if there was no gospel music, how we operate in the world, how we feel, how we listen, how we define what it means to be who we are, what it means to be Christian, human, American, would be fundamentally different. It is foundational to American and African American culture. And increasingly, as it gains attention and is one of the biggest art forms actually in the global South, when you talk about Latin America and Africa, um, it is just central to like, almost, I hate this term, but world culture. And I would say, um, I talked about this in the book, and I think it's one thing, and I'll use Andre Crouch as this. In 2009, at Michael Jackson's funeral, his brothers rolled him out as Andre Crouch was singing "Soon and Very Soon." And Whitney Houston, when Marvin eulogized her, he sang "Let the Church Say Amen," which was written by Andre Crouch. Imagine Color Purple watching that movie without "God is trying to tell you something," written by Andre Crouch. You can turn on an African American station, and I'm just be honest, that plays old school and hear "Back That Thing Up," and then Donnie McClurkin, "We Fall Down and We Get Up." And there are people who listen to that and they don't skip a beat. So it is foundational. And I think what happens in this moment, and that's why I think in the soul and hip hop eras, there's a tendency sometimes to look at hip hop as kind of synonymous with Black culture. And I would say no. I think if you are talking about African American culture and gospel is not a part of that conversation, then you won't understand why Snoop Dogg goes crazy over the Clark sisters.
Right.
And so it is foundational to who we have been, who we are, and what we might become.